Hey guys, Coach Lajuana here. So, I was in the shower a few minutes ago, well, like 20 minutes ago, and I had like this incredible realization. So, you guys know, my followers, I love y'all, but y'all know that I was in a narcissistic marriage for 3 years, and I've been out now for, well, since last February of 2022. But in that marriage and coming out, I was in survival mode. And for those who were in a narcissistic relationship, marriage, family system, and when you're coming out, it's like the same mindset that you had in that marriage, or that relationship or family situation, you bring with you to the new place, like when you just come out of it, right? So mentally, I didn't realize that I was in survival mode, like crazy survival mode, right? Because I was like, once I came out of that marriage, I was like going from place to place and stuff like that from last year. And once I got to a point of being like stable, which I am now, like my apartment is so cute. And it's perfect. You know, I got the pool over there. It's like perfect. It's so peaceful, right? It's so quiet in here. And when I woke up this morning, I looked around the room, the sun coming in. I heard the birds chirping. I love the fact that I have a balcony. Like, I'm like, yes. Because I come out here and I talk to the Lord. But when I woke up this morning and it was just quiet, it was peace. It was, even now I'm feeling like this beautiful breeze. It's like heavenly. But I realized that I was restless in my spirit, and I was just like, why am I was like, I have to do something. Like, I was like, you know, going around the apartment, like, you know, what, it's just quiet and this. And then I was like, why do I feel this restless? I've been feeling that for a few weeks. So I've been in this apartment for a month now. So I was taking a shower a little while ago, and as I'm showering, I heard, you feel restless because you're so used to survival mode. So peace feels foreign to you. And you guys coming out of that situation with the narcissist know exactly what I'm talking about. You literally are afraid of peace. And so I was just like, wait a minute. Like, am I afraid of like peace? And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, before I met him, everything was about peace and quiet and love and God and the sunlight and all that other stuff. So that's how my life was before. But those 5 years I was with him, married 3, it was like chaos. Even when I would wake up in the morning, like I would have to like get out the bed. I just couldn't ever be at rest. When he would come home from work, stomping up the stairs, boom, 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 like damn near shaking the whole house, I would be like, I just would feel like I had to do something, even though my body wanted to be at rest. But narcissists make you feel guilty for resting. They'll call you lazy. They'll give you nasty looks, make little comments and stuff like that, just because you're resting, because the demons that torment them don't ever give them rest. They're always in a situation where, you know, they don't have rest. They don't have peace, because peace comes from God. Rest, true rest, comes from God. So when I was, you know, showering, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm afraid of peace. Oh, that was scary. And I was like, my goodness, God is really breaking that deep programming that I had learned in that narcissistic marriage. And it's so good to live in a place where I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to fear. Like when we were married, every time I would hear the garage go up, I would be like, this guy is home. I would be like my heart would be like boom, 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 boom. I would have all this anxiety and stress and everything else. And I'd be like, you know, in my mind, I'd be like, is the house clean? Okay, I made dinner. You know, I'm like, I could laugh now because I'm healing, but at the time, it was just like I couldn't stand it. And my nervous system was just shot because I was always on edge. Even when I would come to New York or go other places to visit my family or, hang out with my friends, I always had a fear. Like when I would post pictures on social media and stuff like that, he would look at my pictures and just, delete me as a friend, take me off his social media. And I'll be like, why did you do that? Oh, you're so happy. You're so peaceful out there. So stay out there. Like he would do evil things. He even, canceled my flight back home one time because he was so upset that I was in New York I was actually celebrating my son's 18th birthday. He was pissed off about that. So he was just like, yeah, you're having so much fun out there. I mean, it was just like, it's only when you come out of that narcissistic system that you truly realize how demonically, like, just your whole being was attacked. My whole being was attacked. How I prayed, he criticized that. How I spoke, how I thought, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I spent my money on, how I spent time with my family. You could never be yourself around them. And so I realized today that because peace became so foreign to me because I was in a narcissistic, demonic relationship. Now that I've been out for a year and a half now, I've been out, it's like peace is coming back to me, but it's also something I have to adjust to. Isn't that crazy that you have to adjust to being peaceful again? I have to adjust to being at peace. I have to adjust to waking up in the morning and there's nobody yelling. There's nobody knocking things off the wall to irritate me. There's nobody that's saying, oh, what are you doing? And nitpicking and none of that. That's why I tell people, when you leave, go no contact. And no contact means not looking at their social media posts. No contact means that you don't ask people, oh, how they doing this? When you're done, be done. I know that you can't really do that 100% when you have children with them. You have to interact with them. I get it. But even in that, you can still make the choice to say, I'm only going to focus on my children, and that's it. You don't have to look at their social media. You don't have to be all in their business and stuff like that. I don't know what that man is doing right now. I haven't been friends with him on social media in almost, I think, 2 years. Because even when I was married to him, I just blocked him. Because I knew, I was like, God, get me up out of this soon. I said, Lord, deliver me. The second year of marriage, I just was praying almost every day. God, deliver me from this marriage. I can't stand it. I hate living in Vegas. I can't stand the people here. This dude is a whole demon. His daughters are demonic, especially the youngest one. This girl is constantly stealing from me. I mean, it was just horrible. I never had no peace. Even when he would be going on a trip, I would have somewhat peace because I'm like, okay, he's gone. But it's like, okay, what am I going to have to deal with when he comes back? So you never truly have peace. And so now that God has placed me in a place that I love, and it's peaceful and it's quiet and it's in a new state, and I'm just able to be myself and be at rest, I have to adjust to peace again, which is something I never thought I would have to do. But that's how you know that narcissistic people are agents of Satan. Because anybody that God sends to you is going to just confirm your peace. They're going to reinforce it, actually, and they're going to model that for you in the relationship. So even when you feel chaotic or you feel fear or you don't know what's going on, they're just going to be able to come in and just multiply peace in your life. Narcissists subtract peace because they're not peaceful. And they know that at the end of their life, where they're going with their father, right to the pit. So I just came on to tell you guys that I love y'all. And I want y'all to know that the Lord is with you. For some people who may be in a narcissistic marriage situation, if you want to get out and that person is not willing to change, you pray, just like I did, for the Lord to deliver you out of that marriage, and He will. So if you are afraid of peace and you're in a new season like me, know that the Lord is with you. If you guys want any one-on-ones, if you guys want any deliverance, just email me. It's Lajuanaradcliffe@gmail.com, and we'll get you going on that. And God bless you.